question frequently comes up, do we need an editorial calendar for our content marketing? And the short answer is yes, it absolutely helps. But what we can't lose sight of is the most important nuance of our content marketing strategy, and that is this: the art must drive the science. Here are 6 simple steps that we could use to inject this creative and artistic energy into our content marketing efforts. And listen, the business of content marketing ought to have a certain lighthearted fun to it, no matter what we're communicating in at least some level. So let's consider a kind of a light and fun-hearted example by taking a look at the current golden age of television. Now, in 1999, HBO premiered The Sopranos, and really it marked the rise of the anti-hero in television, and established really an entire genre that launched us into this current television dramatic age. So, with that in mind, consider that for the past 15 years across Hollywood, pitches for new anti-hero type shows may have sounded something like this. Imagine Tony Soprano is a suburban housewife who needs to support herself by selling marijuana. Or maybe something like this. Tony Soprano is a drunken, philandering 60s ad executive. Or Tony Soprano is the Speaker of the House. Or my personal favorite, Tony Soprano is a cancer-stricken chemistry teacher who turns to selling methamphetamine to pay for his treatment. Now, listen, the idea here is that we have to take this sort of approach. We have to make sure that our narrative that we're communicating into the marketplace is not only simple, but compelling. Now, let's continue with the analogy. In all of these examples, how does the story unfold? Well, one episode at a time, with each episode getting us closer and closer to our dramatic conclusion. Now, in the business of entertainment, producers seek to creatively extend the life of their narrative. They use different channels, different distribution platforms. They create merchandise. They even extend that fictional universe that they've created. Okay, so let's now transition back into our world of content marketing. Quarter by quarter and month by month, our story has to unfold episode by episode across different media types, different distribution channels, telling that dramatic story that gets our targeted buyers to the conclusion that they ought to consider us. In addition to that, we also seek to amplify our story organically. We connect to the ecosystem of the marketplace, setting that narrative inside of events that are going on, inside earned media opportunities, and so on. And then finally, the last piece to injecting life into our drama, a committed, detailed delivery schedule that provides us not only with the control that we need over the development of our content, but helps us set expectations for our audience so they know what to expect from us, when to expect it from us, and indeed gives us an opportunity to tease out a bit for them what's coming next.